saints go marching in, oh, when the saints go marching in.
Just west of the world-famous Las Vegas Strip, we're at the site of Super Bowl 58, Allegiant Stadium, here in Las Vegas. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Las Vegas Raiders. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Vegas. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
There we go, sit on it. Get ready to get set up. We're good.
He'll run here with the rookie. He's got room to run right at the start. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 31 yards.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week. They love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
They'll stay on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
1 yard gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Now the Georgia Bulldog. Here's Nick Chubb. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Third down and 9.
Ready. You ready to get shot?
From the gun, it's Gino. This one down the field, but he wind up incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. First carry for Joe Mixon. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 9. He'll get this out to the left flat. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. Shaheed in motion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
22 yards.
That pass play good for 22. It's good for a Saints first down.
43-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. A throw left side, going to be intercepted.
The Raiders take over.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
On the handoff, this is Chubb. He'll look forward for a couple. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On second down, Smith. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And the Raiders are going to be set up first and goal. Nice run, getting them down to the 6.
First and goal.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Here we go.
Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
Here's another shot from the 6. It's second and goal. Right back to Moore, another grab. And he's close to the goal line but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's third and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Michael Mayer, touchdown Raiders. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. It's up and good. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead.
Saints nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he overshoots him. Could have been a touchdown. Instead, just goes down as an incompletion.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
There we go, Sonoma. Here's the ball. There we go, Sonoma.
Drive will start on the ground, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
On 2nd down, it's Gino. He's going to air this one out. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, and especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic. Don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here. The defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. Finds an alley to the 35. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. 22 yards to pick up there. 1st down, Vegas.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
Hey, we got sit up. Get ready to get sit up. We're good.
On 1st and 10, here's Smith. Now sets up a screen for Chubb. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards.
Just a little
on the
slow
pickup.
developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Throwing on second down. Smith. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked up by the former Sooner, Danny Stutzman.
By the Saints. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So after 1, it's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. They've got it 2nd down and 7. He'll drop to throw. This one complete right side. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
That's good.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Pacheco. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Now they'll set up to throw. This pass taken in by Shaheed. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he'll be forced out of bounds. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
Quick throw to Olave. He works free, right side. And he will score! Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, we go. Good shot.
They'll begin here on the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Hey, here we go, hey. You're down there. Finish it on one.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Run line. Finish the ball.
On the bootleg, it's Smith. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Michael Hoyt. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his 1st on the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
A 2nd down throw for Smith. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Big hole to the 30. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
15 yards.
2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
A gain of 15.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. They get 15 on that game. First down, New Orleans.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll look to throw. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Two minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, 19.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. Whoa. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for, and I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
He'll look to throw. Over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Ashton Davis.
I don't hate the decision, Mike. Be aggressive. Come away with a touchdown. But what the quarterback understands in this situation is you just can't hold the ball. You got to get it out of your hand. Give your guy a chance to come down with it. And he puts the ball in harm's way and results in a pick.
On the ground, it's the tight end. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
A gain of 17
That's the way to get
yards.
started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Hey, here we go, hey.
It's first down, and they'll run. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Danny Stutzman there for the stop. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in the second quarter. Here's 2nd and 6.
There we go. Good shot. There we go, sir.
They go play action with Smith. He'll locate Thornton over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 17 yards.
Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. As they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
47-yard line.
So a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Gina. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Intended for number 35.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Saints will take over here as they get up to the 43-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll get that out to Mixon. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
Second and 8.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Exiting the pocket right. He runs with it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
19 yards.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This will be from 47 yards. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Saints get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Now, faking the give. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
A give here to Pacheco. Finds room inside the 40. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 30.
They are cooking to begin this drive. This play going for 30 yards.
Gain of 30.
Here's first and 10.
Saints.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession.
So you find yourself with a lead here in the second half, and up until this point, I think he's done a pretty good job being a contributor to that, but you don't want to give the defense a chance to spark the comeback. You're trying to put him away late, protect the ball, safe throws. Don't be afraid to get to your check down. One bad read, one forced throw can be all you need to flip this game on his head and find yourself going with a lead late to falling behind.
Now a give up the middle, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
There we go, sit on it. 300%.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
The Raiders send their punt team out.
In punt formation for the Raiders.
To return, it's Shaheed. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go, set. 19 Cardinal, 19 Cardinal.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. It's to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
It is 3rd and long. Shaheed in motion. Throwing now on 3rd and long. That'll be taken in by Mixon. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Saints first down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Hawk 7, Hawk 7.
They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. It is Max Crosby there to wrap him up.
34-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
And the Saints.
That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down.
1st down, New Orleans.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch. Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd reads, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Got it. Ready?
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Let's go now. Cowboy, check off.
He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Finish it up. Finish it up.
On play action, Smith. He'll let this go downfield for Mayer. And that is incomplete. Michael Mayer, the tight end, was targeted with that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10.
There we go, Sonoma. 390%.
From the shotgun, Smith. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. Pass caught right side by Thornton. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Raider first down.
And the Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
The RPO, that one is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's another.
Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Hey, we go, sit on. Get in, get sit on. We're good. Hey, we go, sit on.
Play action now. It's Gino. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now second.
He's usually
10.
such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Open man is Thornton. He's got it. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Set to go now on first and 10. Little quick pass to the receiver heading right. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 31-yard line.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Hey, here we go, hey. We're not set. There we go, sir.
To throw, Smith. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And third down coming up.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
Working out of the gun, Smith. That's taken in by Chubb. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, here we go, here we go. Green 90%. 10%.
Now a run to begin the fourth quarter on first and 10. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
At the 16-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here's a second and 6.
Hey, here we go. Green 90%. 10%.
A run up the middle with Chubb. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2. And it's third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Ready! Do we know the set?
Smith from the gun on third down. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
This is almost certainly four-down territory if they need them all. Touchdown, extra point gives them the lead. It is first down and goal. Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and goal.
Here now, second down and goal.
There we go, Sonoma. 390%.
They'll try to run this one in. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Vegas. The game-tying touchdown here in the fourth quarter and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this fourth quarter lead.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
From the 41, here's second down and 4. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up third down.
Here we go. Third and a yard.
19, Tiger, 19.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
It's a gain of 6.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the first down.
And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Personal Ave, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately with his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Some pretty good speed coming off the line there, and it helped them disrupt that draw. Well, I don't even think disrupting is the right word. He flat out stopped the draw, handing them a loss.
Ready up.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down.
Ready.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On 2nd down, Smith. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Take it in at the 8. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Shaheed with the catch. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and a yard. They will work the middle with Mixon. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 33 yards. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
On first down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Now this time they'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
The sound deafening in the dome. It's 3rd down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he is very close to the first down. But an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And here we go, 4th and inches. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
Well, you find yourself in field goal range. If it's successful, you take the lead. But they're thinking they want to put this game on the backs of their offense. They decide to go for it and fail. But the real story is, what a stand by this defense.
Here's a run with their tight end. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go. It is 2nd and 6.
Hey, here we go, Sunday. Hey, go flip her up.
They'll drop to throw. Now he'll air one out. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up 3rd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Hey, here we go. Hey, 13 next. We're good.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. Open man, left side. He's got it. New Orleans, 3rd and final timeout. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
And that 1st down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
So the Black Hole celebrates. It's a win for the Raiders. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. A game they really did struggle in. It looked like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders, winners here. We'll see if there are other winners outside. So long from Vegas.